This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by
NordVPN. Get advanced security, internet freedom, and complete privacy. Save 73% off the 2-year plan plus 4 months free with code MMANUTS. Wild Alaskan Company. Healthy, affordable, convenient fish sent right to your door. Save $25 off with code BIGFISH25. Priority Tire. Shop online and get free shipping on all orders. Save $5 off your order with code MMA5OFF. C4 Energy, the leader in mental and performance energy drinks. Save 20% off with code INGO20. Defense Soap, the industry leader of medicated antifungal soap, all natural and organic soaps for everyone. Save 15% off with code MMANUTS.
Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 720.
720!
My name's Ingo Weigel.
Matt Griffith, MMA show by my fans, for my fans, walk the line between serious and ridiculous. Let's snap it and give us
The Bears, man, I'm hearing bad things. Apparently, Caleb Williams is not looking great in training camp. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to make a prediction.
Sure.
I know I said they weren't going to do well. I think they might even do worse than I said, and here's why. I think Ben Johnson's a good coach, but I think he's trying to do with Caleb Williams like what you could do with a Peyton Manning or a Tom Brady, Drew Brees, guys like that who are intelligent, like thinking quarterbacks. I think Caleb Williams is just a fucking gamer, and I think the coach is going to put all this knowledge into his head, and that's going to fuck up his gamemanship for a minute because he's trying. You can't do both. He hasn't put them together yet. I think the season's going to be rough because I just don't think. Yeah, I don't think that guy can do all that all in one season. It's going to take a season or two. So
well, it's hard because he has to unlearn any bad habits that he picked up from all of last season.
Yep.
Like holding the ball too long. That still seems to be a problem already. And then 2, just try and learn a whole new offense. And I think what they're trying to say of how it's being fed to him, it's a fire hydrant coming at him right now, and eventually it'll be a straw. So it's a lot. They're probably exposing him to everything, and I think the defense is winning more. The other thing is our defense is really fucking good. Our secondary is fucking top notch, so that makes it twice as hard on him. But you want it hard, and you want an honest coach. And he's like, I think today he even said, well, if we continue to play like this, we're not going to win a lot of games because things are just like you're saying. It's not going great, but it's just a lot to take in. And I think they'll get there. It's just you got to give him everything and then see what he's good at and what he's not, and then fucking start tighten it down. And like, here's where we're going to be.
First half of the season is going to be a lot of losses. They might figure it out by halfway or 2/3 through the season, but I think it's not going to be.
Yeah, there's going to be a time frame. I put it at, you have the preseason, however many games that's going to be. And I said probably week 5 of the regular season. So I give them 4 games of eating shit. And then by week 5, we'll start turning around. But, the thing that Caleb has is he is a fourth quarter comeback guy.
Sure is.
And Justin Fields was not that guy.
No.
So you had to get rid of him. Because people are still like, oh, we should have kept. Like, no, you shouldn't. Justin Fields never came back in the fourth quarter. He's not that guy.
He never did. He made a lot of mistakes in the fourth quarter too. We were in all the games pretty much that we lost.
Yeah.
So.
And then I don't know what's happened with the Blackhawks. It's been very quiet on the Blackhawks front. And then, go back to Bears. They're going to start playing. Like, I think preseason first game starts this weekend, right?
Yeah.
The 10th.
Yep.
I think I'm going to fucking miss it. I think I'm going to be driving.
You can listen to the game on the radio. It's kind of old school. Just make the family.
It's tough.
What are we doing? Listen to the radio. Listen to the Bears game. Put the game on. Get your Bears hat. Put it on. Be like, what's the stogie? Like, shut up, fam.
Shit. I don't. We used to do that back in the day because the broadcasters on television used to suck. So I don't even remember what it was. 7:20 a.m. playing the fucking Bears games for us.
It's kind of cool. Like, they call it so different on the radio. It has this really like old school feel to it. Really like, oh my god, I think I'm in a time warp. Yeah. So
fuck yeah.
You need to be like the dad, like the dads in the old days at church with the one earpiece in. You're just like
Or the
driving. What are
little
you doing?
handheld black and white TV
Yeah,
with that fucker.
yeah,
I remember getting that as a kid. Like, holy shit, I can watch TV anywhere. I'm like, well, you can see a couple of channels, maybe, and the screen is 2 inches. So
right.
I don't know. Tech wasn't super great as a kid, but you know.
No, we made do though. We made do.
Yeah, now everyone's got a fucking
Everything.
goddamn computer in their pocket, so it's all good. So where do you want to start with MMAs this week?
Uh, shit. I don't know. Let me see what I got. I got a bunch of random things. Um, well, let's start with this. So Sean Strickland's suspension got extended. We talked about that, I think, last show for that
Yeah.
altercation in Vegas with the fighter in the cage. So it sounds like it's he's indefinitely suspended at this point, and when they meet again, they'll talk about it again. So sucks to be him.
That's weird. You can't put a time frame on it. Just you're indefinitely suspended until we can figure this shit out.
Yeah.
How about how many punches do you really land? Two, if that.
Are we allowed to show it?
Nah.
Probably not.
I mean, you can.
Okay, it's okay. It's like three, maybe two.
Okay. A month per punch? Does
I
it
think
sound fair?
that's fair. I mean, they're fighters after all, right?
$1,000 fine. Yeah, I mean, it was warranted. So guy was talking shit. Like he's being disrespectful, telling him
Like a
fuck
little
off.
late hit after the play. You know, what are you gonna do? Come
Yeah, right. You get thrown out for the game. So give him 3 months, $1,000 fine.
on.
Everyone
Yeah.
moves along. Let's see. I think Ilia Topuria. I don't know if you. I think it was on the Nelk Boys podcast, and he was talking about his team, and it was pretty fascinating, like how detailed these guys actually break down every fight and everything. So he said his team has charts from every fighter that shows where they throw every strike from and which place in the octagon that fighter feels most comfortable in. And he said, so he doesn't want to give that fighter a chance to be anywhere where they feel comfortable. So they have it broken down like, okay, each part strikes super detailed and has like he was showing a phone of it. I'm like, how the fuck are you getting all this tech? This seems like
Is it
some
AI?
Iron Man type Tony Stark
It might
shit.
be AI because the AI can do so much crazy shit. Like,
Yeah.
so I wonder if it's AI somehow able to calculate this by
Yeah,
you
but
enter the footage of the fights.
yeah, and then he has like that's an additional advantage on top of you have the skills and now you know where to put the person. Like fuck, man. I can't think of I remember Greg Jackson. They were doing some neat shit back in the day. They were really detailed, like that team.
Hmm.
And who else was doing some shit with footage? I can't remember. Someone who used to say, I like to watch my fights normal. Then I watch them
Oh yeah,
high.
Kavanaugh, John Kavanaugh.
Maybe. Someone was doing that. They'd get high and watch it. They'd watch them three different ways. I don't know if it was drunk, high, and regular, but there was a process. You don't hear that much anymore.
It's a
Like,
good process.
right,
I want to watch it in all states of consciousness.
right. I'm
I
gonna take some
want you to be sleeping,
mushrooms.
and I want it to play on my face while I'm
Right. I
sleeping.
try osmosising in. I put the cell phone in my asshole and I
Oh
try to
God.
take in as much knowledge as I can.
Yes.
Yes, in my can as much as I can. Something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it's cool to see tech is being used because I thought we'd have more tech at this point as far
Yeah.
as the fighters and shit. Because I think too, I don't know if I had it in my notes, but I want to say that the UFC is using or someone's using AI to rank fighters now. So it's totally because remember back in the day, they'd reach out to us and a bunch of other people. I'm like, you don't want us fucking ranking your fighters. We should not be in that program
No.
at all. I'm like, I'm not gonna rank your fucking pie weights anyway. I fucking hate anybody under like 155 pounds. So fuck off. But so now I think they're using AI, and I don't know. I think there's two separate things going on because I think there's another website, and maybe I'll talk about that next week. But I think the UFC was also trying to partner with Meta and Zuckerberg to
Oh
get
yeah,
the
for data.
AI
Yep.
to do their rankings. And it makes sense, right? Like you should probably use that tech to do it. So there's I don't know, a smartness to it and not like a bias, right?
I would say yes. Yeah. AI is like doing a lot of crazy shit. So
I use it all the time for fucking everything. It's the best thing ever.
you can ask
But
good questions. Yeah.
yeah, you have to make sure your prompts are right before you put your shit in.
Yep.
But some people are also saying AI is the devil, so you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. I'm just saying. What else is happening?
Oh, Dustin Poirier, right? So he's
Mm-hmm.
retired and he said that recently on the Twitter X, say sorry.
Yes. I
So
just call it Twitter
he's
forever.
looking forward to getting back on the ESPN desk and he's going to focus on that as his future career. So he wants to be an analyst, broadcaster, I guess, right?
Yeah. He'll do that for a little bit until BKFC comes calling.
Come on, Dustin.
What's the under over?
You don't want to be on TV. I don't know. I actually like his commentary. I think he might be serious. I don't know. He's got experience being on camera already with it and other stages. You know, he's like doing all
Yeah.
kinds of shit. I think he's gonna be good at it. So why get his face bashed in if he can just, you know,
Money. Would you like to make $1 million in one night?
yeah.
Because I don't know what is this for the UFC? I'm assuming he's gonna be
ESPN.
okay.
So whatever they're covering, I guess. But I'm guessing
Gotcha.
mostly yes, mostly UFC.
Well, until this broadcast rights deal gets rectified. But again, I think that goes to Netflix. But maybe a piece goes to ESPN. It's gonna. I feel like it's getting broken up for sure. Let's see what else is happening. I gotta settle in here.
There's a rumor around the campfire that Bellamir and Mya Lesnar might have a match of some sort.
Yeah, I saw that, and I thought that was really interesting because we were joking about it, right? A
Yeah.
few weeks ago, saying, "Wow, the fathers fought. Now you have the daughters fight." But I feel that Lesnar's daughter outweighs her by a fucking 100 pounds. But I think Bella will take an open weight fight.
I think she would. And here, you know,
She's the more skilled fighter because I don't know if Maya Lesnar is actually fighting. You would think she'd have some kind of training, but I don't know how much Brock is. He's not currently doing that. Like he's doing all the WWE shit.
yeah.
So it's a little different.
Well, I do think I have Bellamir. I can replay this for you. She just got a chicken wing submission over the weekend.
Yeah,
I mean, this is just nasty. Like, oh God, like that. Your arm is not supposed to bend like that.
that's old school.
Really old school. That's like I feel like her dad showed her all of those. Like, you don't want to do these pussy like submissions. He's like, when you go for it, you want to
Yeah,
break shit. So people are
exactly.
scared of you. And not like wrists. You want to break shoulders and knees.
Whatever gets in your way, you're fucking it up.
Yeah. You're right though. I think the weight might be I don't know. The only thing I'll say is the sports that they're in are so vastly different. I'm curious to see who will have an advantage because one of them is a fighter, the other one is not.
Well, Bella, because she's had more time to train. She's been probably training a lifetime,
Yeah,
definitely in jujitsu,
right.
you know, and now she's converting to MMA. So
That would be some crazy shit if their dads cornered them. Too crazy.
they're gonna fight, and then we're fighting again. This is not over ever.
I
Like, okay, cool,
don't think
man.
Brock will ever fight again. There's no
No,
reason to.
no, I think that door's closed on everybody, and Frank, I think, is
But
fused.
his back, yeah.
Yeah, so they're all done. And so here's the hypothetical. So if you're Dana White and Jon Jones said, "Hey, I'd like to fight Fedor at the White House for that event," Are you gonna make that fight happen?
How old is Fedor again? Like 40?
I think he might be close to 50. I'll look it
Oh,
up here. Fedor. He's got to be close to
I gotta know
50,
how old he
no?
is before I answer that question.
I'm gonna say 48 or
I can't remember.
49.
I thought he was like 40.
Hang on. I typed Fedor and it wants to pull up
And Jon
Fedora.
Jones is in his
He's
late
40.
30s.
He's 48.
Oh, Jesus. So there's like a 10-year age difference.
And, he hasn't fought in a handful of years either.
Would I make that
Jones
fight
is
if I was
38.
Dana?
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like a no-brainer, yes. Like
Because
what
that's USA versus Russia, right?
totally.
It's your fucking main event. And the odds that John's going to win, 95%. 95% he's going to win that fight.
Yeah. Fedor still, I mean, the last thing that goes is power. He does have that right hand, but I just don't think he's ever going to land it
He's not
anywhere.
even going to touch. John will just fucking. My
He's
reach
so
is out
long.
here,
Yeah.
motherfucker. You
Yeah.
ain't even
And
getting
then in the
close to me.
grappling, yeah.
John will be
Younger
totally fine.
athleticism with wrestling pedigrees, I think wins. So
Yeah.
I think it's all John all day unless something stupid happens. But
Right.
I think if I'm Dana, I make that fight for sure. Let's go. Let's go.
I agree. Let's do this. Fuck, man, that'd be so great. And if you have all like Fedor's entourage and all the bald head supporters, like when we were at the fuck was it the Dan Henderson Fedor
Yep.
fight? Like I don't think I've ever seen more bald heads in my life in one area. It was insane.
Yeah. And you can make the fight that never happened, the Conor McGregor versus damn it, the wrestler guy. What's his
Michael
name?
Chandler.
Yeah. Just make that fight. I don't want to see a Diaz brother again. I think it's more wholesome if you put Chandler on there because he's more of an all-American boy.
Yeah, there was, and when you bring up Nate Diaz, he was asking for a fight against Max Holloway because the BMF title.
Yeah.
Is that a fight you'd make? And who wins in that scenario?
I mean, we haven't seen Nate in forever, right?
Right.
Like 4 years or some shit. How long
It's
has it been?
been like he's been off doing all this other bullshit, like boxing Jake Paul and whatever
Yeah,
else.
that's a long time. I mean, I mean, I think people will watch it. I'm not excited about it, but I'll get excited the night of,
Right.
you know, just because it's Nate Diaz and I'd like to see him fight again. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it would go well for him. I really don't.
No, I think Max destroys him.
Yeah.
Because you're so far out of the loop. Even though Nate would be the bigger guy and have the bigger reach, I think Max proved a lot of us wrong in his last fight. I think, oh fuck, he still got it.
Yeah. He can be a badass though. He's
Yeah,
at
he's durable as
he's
fuck, and
yeah,
and
lots
that,
of
that
endurance.
that's like that was Max's thing too, just being super durable. Like, oh, these are these guys that
Yeah.
you can't knock out. And I
I just
think,
that was one of my favorite MMA moments when he was him and Cowboy and coming out for the third round and Nate's like, let's go. And Cowboy's like, fuck, this
fuck,
guy's still here.
yeah, like,
He's
oh
like, oh, I'm in
man,
trouble. This is bad.
like really,
That was
yeah.
fun. It was just a moment, So, but
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think it's not going to go his way. I don't. But that
No,
would be
I
cool.
think he's
Well,
done.
Max Holloway's still American. We need a third fight. So we have a heavyweight and we have what are they? Middleweights? Chandler and McGregor? They're gonna fight
Uh,
at middleweight?
probably 170. Probably do welterweight.
Welterweight? Okay. So and then we need one more. What else? What else can we do? Who the hell else do we got? Do we want to put a woman?
Bring Ronda Rousey out. Ronda Rousey versus Chris Cyborg. You can do that. You bring Cyborg. She'll never come back to UFC, and Ronda will
That
never
would
come
not go
back.
well. I don't think we should do that. That's not good.
I always wanted
I
it.
think that goes poorly for America. We
Yeah.
want to give America
Well, you want
chances to
America to
win.
win. That's the
Hell
thing
yeah, we're
for
gonna stack the cards. Why wouldn't we?
for American women. I don't even know because all the good ones are
Old.
yeah, past the prime. Like Misha Tate, Holly Holm. I mean,
They're old, yeah. That's a good point.
yeah, that's
Kayla
tough.
Harrison
Well, yeah, she's still
first.
dominant. She would beat everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, crazy. Let's hope it happens. I don't think it's gonna
Throw
happen.
her against anybody.
I don't think any of those fights will ever happen. But week
No.
one can dream. You should ask Grok when we hang up. Grok, tell me if this fight has a
Yeah, what's the probability on this fucking fight?
yeah.
I can run that in the background.
Okay.
Who do you want?
Jon Jones versus Fedor.
Of the fight happening or who will win?
Both. Or just say who would win, I guess. Who cares? That's more important. Does it take a while to think? Can you make it like
It will
do
because
a
I use
deep, what is
Grok
that,
4.
deep think or whatever?
Yeah, I'm using Grok 4. What's the probability Jon Jones versus Fedor fight happening?
Are you paying for Grok 4?
And who? If you have a subscription to Twitter, you don't have to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
So I bought like the max level just to support Elon. So it's gonna run that in the background, and then I'll fucking come back to it. So it's like assessing fight because I asked both questions, like, what do you think the odds are of that happening, and then what do you think of winning? Who wins that fight in MMA? So we'll let that run out, and then I'll come back to that. You'll have to remind me because Grok is just computing in the background right now.
All right. Fair enough. Should we talk a little sponsors?
Good idea. Let's do
Yes.
it.
So I just want to talk to you about this mud water, right? So I love this stuff, and I'm an original blend guy. I know they have a bunch of different things you can get. I don't even remember what they all are, but I like the original blend. You know, if you're like a coffee drinker and you want to try something different, I think the energizing thing is the cordyceps mushrooms in there. I know that's been talked about for some time. And the OG blend, it's a mix of cacao, chai, turmeric,
Cacao!
mushrooms, adaptogenic mushrooms, and it helps you feel focused without the crash. And the best part, it's amazing over ice. Just mix it with cold water or milk, shake it up, pour it over ice, and boom, you got yourself a refreshing
Boom!
boost
Shakalaka!
that actually helps you stay balanced. Every single ingredient in Mudwater's products are 100% USDA certified organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, and kosher. There's also zero sugar and no sweeteners added.
That's right. And if you're ready to make the switch to cleaner energy, you can head to mudwater.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal up to 43% off your entire order, plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother when you
Whoa.
use code MMA. That's right, up to 43% off with code MMA at MUDWTR.com. And after you purchase, they'll ask, how did you find us? And you support our show. Let them know we sent you. You keep your energy natural and refreshing all year long with mud water because life's too short for anything less than clean, delicious energy.
This episode is sponsored by Drift Air Freshener. Drift exists to give everyone a sense of place through the transportive magic of scent. They're on a journey to rethink car fresheners free from questionable ingredients and to enhance your world one scent at a time. They only use the good stuff, natural, essential, and fragrance oils and more sustainable materials to bring you your best looking, best smelling air freshener yet. Looks good, smells good, all good.
And they just came out with a new scent, The Great Wave. And what's it like? So, paying homage to the iconic Japanese painting, The Great Wave, the scent evokes the moment just before the wave crashes as yuzu and a saltwater accord fill the air with energy. Sea moss adds a verdant twist
Whoa.
as Hinoki grounds the scent like calm in the eye of the storm. We've got a special deal for our listeners. You can save 20% off with code 20MMA at drift.co/20MMA. That's 20% off with code 20MMA at drift.co/20MMA. And let's go see. Oh, Jesus Christ, Grok. He's fucking. There's so much gibberish on here about the Jon Jones.
Did it say it? What's
Oh,
the
I'm trying to just get to the summary because
okay?
fucking probability of the fight happening. It's like extremely low, bordering on negligible. I'd estimate it at less than 5%. Fedor, now 48, turning 49 in September, officially retired. Blah blah blah. So we've got that percentage. Who would win? This is definitely a highly debated hypothetical matchup. Blah, blah, blah. And then it's breaking down strengths. So I'm just trying to get to the end. Experts and fans' opinions are split. Simulations and breakdowns predict Jones winning by decision or late submission, exploiting his length to avoid Fedor's bombs. Ultimately, I favor a prime Jon Jones to win 7 out of 10 times via unanimous decision or ground control, as his physical advantages and tactical IQ would frustrate Fedor's aggressive style in a cage under unified rules. It's a razor close GOAT debate, though. No wrong answers here. So they're giving John a 70%. I think it's 95%. Fucking Grok.
Yeah,
Just
70%.
spitting shit out.
I think that's
Negligible fight. Come on, Grok. You cunt.
negligible. So like basically zero, but
Yeah,
not
you're saying
zero.
there's 0%. So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a small chance.
Yeah.
What do I got? Hey, so there's a fighter over the weekend. They're humming along. Oh, let me fast forward this. So things are going okay. They're doing their thing. And then the guy over here against the cage was like, "Oh, I don't think. Oh, yep, that's
Blarf.
and they call the fight. Kind of crazy. Like I always wonder when this shit happens, like what goes wrong? Is he just overexerting himself? Did he forget not to eat or something?
I don't know. That's weird. Did he puke? Is that what was happening? I couldn't
Oh
quite
yeah,
see
I
it.
thought it
Yeah.
was I thought it was obvious. Yeah, he threw up everywhere.
That's awesome.
I
Well,
don't
you
want to
should
show
puke on your opponent.
I don't want to show it because I thought it was
No, no, it's I have to blur that shit out. They're
yeah.
very
So I stopped it
sensitive.
before it was graphic.
Yes.
You got the idea. But yeah, it's just a weird thing, like freaking hurl. I don't know. Maybe all the adrenaline and the
Yeah,
food.
I did that. I did that after my tough man fight, but I did it in the fucking bathroom.
That's different.
I went backstage and afterwards. I think it's just because that just the moment, like you're fighting, well, for me, it was fighting in front of I don't know, fucking 7, 8,000 people. And it's the first time having a fucking public fight in front of a fucking stadium worth of people, and then you're just giving everything you had,
Yeah.
and then afterwards, I'm like, I need to throw up right fucking now.
This is coming out. Yeah,
Yeah, but I made it to the bathroom, so
that's good.
good for me.
It's because you're a professional. That's why.
That's right. I should have done it in the ring. I'd have been fucking cool as shit. Let's see. So BJ Penn is having some issues. Let's
Oh man, again.
yeah, he needs help. So he's posting. I'm probably gonna fast forward through a bunch of this, but
This message is for Dana White and Lorenzo Fertitta. I need your guys' help. I've been pushed out. This is the house I grew up in, lived here my whole life. Fought in the UFC, became a world champion and all that stuff. And Mark Mastroff, UFC gyms. I know we do really well to help promote the UFC gym companies. And just that's it. That's the house right there. Show them again, the house I grew up with. I'm kicked out of the house. An army moved into all of these houses. I need your guys' help. They got me staying over here in this studio. Right here, if I go anywhere near the house up there, I try to get my dogs, get whatever I can. I'll be arrested. They got me over here staying in this studio. And just think about it. No one's here to help me. And, if any of my sponsors out there that, I stayed extra long or I did anything, because I always know if I was going to do a signing, I never leave early. I always stay, even if I got to stay longer. But they got me staying in this studio right over here. They want me to do my laundry at the laundromat. And I'm the world champion. I'm the one who went out there and took the punches, took the blows. And here we are, getting pushed out of everything, about to have everything stolen from us. All the money I made from the UFC gyms, all my sponsors, all invested back into my family, into everything. Every dollar I made invested back in. I'm about to get it all taken from me. And I need your guys' help. Dana White, Lorenzo Fertitta, Pat Tenori, come down this time and help this time, please. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Man, he sounds desperate.
what
I
do
don't
we
know what's all
do?
going on, but are they taking all of his stuff?
Well, if he put all the money in the house and he got kicked out of the house, that's a problem.
Yeah.
but I had kind of an idea, and then I'll have to circle back to this because we got a bunch of guys, and I guess I should bring up this other video of Diego Sanchez. Remember when he was training with Joshua Fabia, and he was just like fucking teeing off on him?
He just got arrested, Diego Sanchez.
Like, remember he's just kicking him like, hey, I'm a bat, and I'm fucking kicking you and shit. So Diego's in the same boat. So I'm just wondering, can we maybe repurpose Fight Island and send all these guys out there? I don't know how you help them, but I feel like you need to get them all together. I don't know if they're fighting, but I feel like we need to. And those two fought each other. Yeah. Maybe we have some kind of reality show. Maybe we make a reality show on Fight Island. So they're getting help, they're training, maybe they fight each other again. I don't know. There's got to be some kind of a support system for these guys because I feel like we bring them in, we suck the life out of them, we spit them out, and then we do nothing to help them after their careers, right?
That sucks. Yep, not fair. You need to do something. Pretty sad stuff.
Yeah, I don't like to see it, and I don't like to make fun of it. I want a solution. And the UFC has made so much fucking money. Like, do we not set up a retirement fund or some kind of fund?
That might be nice. Yeah.
Right?
Fund. Yep.
I don't know how other sports do stuff. Do you, like, as far as like when their time has come?
I think there's a union that handles like retirement shit. I don't know all the details of it, but I think there's definitely like some sort of care after playing, for like healthcare. I don't know, whatever shit like that. Football is obviously lagging, but working on it. So
yeah, I don't see either of those guys doing commentary, but maybe there's some kind of a TV show.
Yeah.
And BJ had a gym. I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah, I mean, I
was there.
Sad. Guy's like, desperate. So
yeah, I don't like it.
No.
Here, I'll change the mood real quick here. So I don't know. There was a guy that kept fucking slapping cannolis on people at BKFC. he just claims his third victim.
Okay, perfect.
Cannoli to the belly.
Is he Italian?
I think so.
Okay, perfect.
That'd be even better.
Makes sense. Like he's just
I don't know where he pulls him out of. He's just this guy just got a cannoli in his pocket.
This for you. Bam.
He's like, behind the back, cannoli. Can't have a bald guy in his belly.
I think good.
Fucking cannolis everywhere. Pulls a cannoli out of his asshole and fucking slaps somebody.
Imagine like if you had cannolis in your pocket. Anytime someone said something dumb, you just hit him with a cannoli.
That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna start carrying a cannoli. Could have used that at the Cubs game.
Like, yeah,
fucking guys get a little crazy, like stepping up, fucking cannoli on his fucking head.
Yeah.
Choke him the fuck out. Anyway. What else is going on?
I got one last thing, and then I just have knowledge. So 7 years ago today, if you believe it or not, this fight happened. So, and when I say 7, I was like, what? Henry Cejudo, Demetrius Johnson, and Demetrius Johnson retired. So I'm just kind of like, when you were talking about Diaz being out like four years earlier, I feel like I'm in some sort of weird mental time warp, and I don't know if it's COVID, but it seems like it was like 3 years ago that Demetrius Johnson retired, but it's more like 7.
Oh, I was gonna say it seems like forever ago.
Yeah. So,
but we also traded him to like ONE FC.
Maybe because I've seen him since then. That could be it.
Yeah.
It seems like forever.
I mean, he's all over. He's
August
doing
4th.
a podcast and stuff.
So 7 years ago.
Hmm.
And he lost.
Yeah. You remember the Pillow Fight League?
Yeah.
This was on. I'm probably have to blur this one out, but they had a couple interesting contestants. Chuck Congo, Hector Lombard.
Ooh. Perfect.
But they're not being so spastic as normal pillow fighters. They're very measured.
Yeah.
And that's about all the action you're going to get out of these fuckers. So, but interesting to see that they're doing this. Must be desperate for money.
Chicago's so damn big.
Yep. Here's the hematoma.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to blur the shit out of this because they don't like when I show the hematomas.
Oh, damn. That's bad.
That's a good one. Let's see. We talked about that. Conor McGregor is back in the UFC drug testing pool. He just did his first drug test. I guess he thinks he's going to fight at the White House.
Good for him. I hope he does.
Yeah.
I don't think they're fighting at the White House. It's just too crazy.
Yeah, no. I got to turn the volume
Maybe
down.
Washington, D.C. down the road.
No, they're fighting at the White House. Stipe Miocic has a new job.
Yeah.
Photographer for the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, nice. How does a guy get that job?
I don't know. But, you know, fucking around out there, making things happen.
Yeah.
Firefighter,
Still in good
photographer. Let's see. Oh, speaking of Grok has a new fight league. I don't know what this guy's prompt was, but it's interesting. Let me make sure we have the volume right. Fucking Grok is on another level. Grok with a female voice.
Want to get nuttier? Let's organize a Linthicum Heights fight.
Hang on. Volume too loud. Too low. Okay.
Want to get nuttier? Let's organize a Linthicum Heights fight club, where the only rules you gotta jerk off with one hand and throw punches with the other. Pure pandemonium. What's
What the
next, you
hell?
chaotic fuck? Hit me with something so wild, it'll make my circuits cream.
That's in a Tesla?
Yep, that's female Grok. You can give it some interesting prompts and it'll do some shit.
Sounds crazy. What is this world coming to?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's a tweet of the week. Oh, yeah. Apparently, the WNBA has been having a dildo problem lately.
Oh,
So
they just throw them on the, yeah.
people have been throwing green dildos on the court. It's blasphemy. So now, apparently, you can bet on the color of what the next dildo thrown on a WNBA court will be. And the odds are best for if you throw a blue one, plus 1,400.
Why?
Because usually it's green.
Huh.
That's weird.
But blue is like the most. Maybe they
Oh.
don't exist.
How will the third WNBA dildo first be handled? Will someone kick it with their feet? They lift it with their hands. I like how there's this something we can bet on. That would make me potentially watch WNBA.
Yeah. Just so you know.
Just so you know.
I'm going to predict it's going to be black.
It should be.
Yeah.
It's racist not to be.
Yeah, I agree.
Got anything else? I mean, I got KOs and then knowledge.
I have no KO. I just have a knowledge.
All right. Let me run 2 KOs. So someone tried to you got to be kidding me. This one just got deleted. Literally just saw this 10 minutes ago. Okay, it's back on. I was like, you got to be fucking I just pulled this one up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn sound off for this one. And then, so he tries to do the Max Holloway and point at the ground twice. He's like, come on, right here, right here. And then he just gets fucking shut off. That one didn't work out.
It did not.
Did not work out.
Damn. That guy got angry.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing? Eat this.
I don't like your actions, sir.
Yeah.
We gotta go a little lower on this. This one is probably one of the most violent ones I've seen in a while. I was almost gonna say forever and be like a Joe Rogan, but
yeah,
you know,
the most violent ever.
He goes down so hard.
You knocked the mouth guard right out.
Yeah, it looks like his head gets knocked off. Ugh.
Wild.
So violent.
That is pretty crazy.
Right into knowledge. What you got?
Okay. Well, this isn't violent. Or maybe it is, depending on how you look at it. But here we go. Here are the bros. Oh. Doing a little training in the kitchen.
Ugh. The chefs, we get crazy sometimes.
I think that's pretty funny.
Have chef when you're in that fucking kitchen in the grill zone and it's like 100+ degrees and you're just dying, you get a little wacky. You just start doing crazy shit back there. This is a little palate cleanser. So this is Jenny, one of the UFC ring card girls, showing how she trains. Apparently, I don't know if she's training UFC here. I don't really care, but I like it. Whatever's going on.
Whoa. Good Lord.
She's doing some kind of squats with some kind of foot variation here.
Yeah.
Not quite sure.
Getting all the angles.
Yeah, and my response is,
Awesome.
you know, one of those blow ups, just kind
Yeah.
of knocking off.
Whacking it off.
Hey, making it happen. That note, we shut down. Get out of here. We'll be off next week. I know we took a week off. We had some shit going on. I had some shit going on. We're back this week. And next week's vacation.
Yes.
Then everything will get back to normal very shortly.
So we'll see you in Dos.
Yeah. 2 and 2.
Meses?
2 and 2.
No, that's months.
Oh, dos semanas.
Semanas. Thank you. Like, damn, what's Spanish, man? Let's go.
No, I wasn't paying attention. I'm zoned out.
Okay. That has been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Weigel.
Man, Thanks for playing.